YouTube, I'm back again. Got some more pickups to show you. I apologise, but my throat isn't so good today, so my voice is a bit croaky, so hopefully this all comes through okay. Also, another apology, I'm afraid. Anyone who left comments on the last couple of videos that I put up, unfortunately my computer died literally a couple of days after that last video went up, so I've just not been able to get back to any comments. The good news is though, I'm getting the loan, shall I say, of a laptop of a friend this afternoon. So yeah, I'll be able to get back on that pretty soon. But yeah, let's get into these pickups. So as you can see in front of us, I find myself with yet another big sleeve. I was warned that they would suck me back in, so cheers Adam. I'm not going for a full set. I never was, even when I was collecting them before. The majority of the Disney titles I didn't have an interest in, and as they're not producing them anymore, I'm not going to rebuy the Marvel ones either. I've got all of those, all but one of those, as a 3D release now, so I don't really need to get the big sleeves, although they are nice, and the big sleeve editions do have disc artwork, whereas the standard Blu Rays and the 3D Blu Rays, for the majority of them, if not all of them, don't. But I don't think that's a big enough reason to buy all those again. That all said, if I come across them all really cheap, then who knows. But for now, yeah, Trainspotting, T2 Trainspotting, it was literally just over a £5. It is kind of factory sealed. I mean, it is factory sealed, but the plastic's all loose on the front, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to open it anyway. Yeah, so I got that off eBay last weekend. It came on Friday. Like I say, it was I paid £1.20 plus postage, so it was just over a £5. So I was quite chuffed about that. Yeah, so moving on. I had a quick wander around the town yesterday when I was out looking for, well, not looking for, went out to get some Father's Day cards. So I had a quick look in a few of the charity shops. It's getting late on, so I didn't get around all of them, but I picked up some decent stuff. So yeah, a few VHS tapes to start with. These are all 29p each. So we've got Pie in the Sky, a TV show from, I believe, the 90s, which I never really watched back then, but occasionally when I go around to with parents on a Sunday, it's on in the background, and so I've seen bits of odd episodes and quite enjoyed it. When I saw these for 29p each, like I say, double sets, so I've got Series 1 Part 1, Series 1 Part 2, Series 2 Part 1, and Series 2 Part 2. I haven't actually looked to see how many series of this are made, but or if they're even available on DVD. But you know what, for 29p each, I'm more than happy to have the videotapes for now. And if it's something that I think I'm going to watch over and over again, which I highly doubt it, but you never know, and I find them cheap enough, I might get a DVD. I don't think there's a Blu-ray. Whether will there ever be a Blu-ray, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm really chuffed I got those. Moving on. So yeah, these were from Age UK, and while I was in there, they've literally doubled the shelf space that they use for DVDs. They must have had a bunch of DVDs, and again, there wasn't an awful lot to choose from. Well, I mean, there was, but you know what I mean, the titles that I was interested in. But what I did get, so the 49p each, or 4 for 99p. I got Dynamo, Magician Impossible, Series 1 and 2. I don't know anything about this, but it looked interesting. 66. And a couple of Blu Rays. Got the A-Team with slipcover, and Sherlock Holmes. This one I already do have. I mean, I have the A-Team as well, but the A-Team I have is the limited edition with the window box and the art cards, so it's just nice to have a different copy as a one I can watch from time to time if I need to. And yeah, like I say, Sherlock Holmes I already have as well, but for 25p. Even if I trade it in, I'm bound to make some money off it, and if not, I've got an idea where I can go. Also from different charity shop, this came from the British Heart Foundation. Again, this is going in for trade at CEX. I've got 4, the triple plate, £1.99. It's trades in for £4, so yeah, it was a no-brainer. I had to get that. I already own this, like I say, with the Marvel movies. I've got the 3D version. Then these back in order from Cash Converters for £1. City of Ember. I was actually surprised I didn't already own this. I would have sworn I had this. I've seen it a few times and I really do like this film, but I don't actually own it, so I must have watched it on TV or possibly even on Netflix. Now I think about it, may well have been on Netflix, but yeah, I do enjoy that, and that was £1. Also for £1, never heard of this one, but like the look of the cast and read the back, it sounded pretty good. The Warrior's Way, again, that was only £1. Another trade item for CEX, Phoenix Knights Series 2, once again 20p, trades in for £1.20. And the Day to Day, this one's for me. This is not for trade. I don't think it trades in. I didn't even check to see what it was worth, but once again that was only 20p. And I got just a few items from the Carboot Sale last Sunday. It was quite a nice day, surprisingly, and I probably got not even a quarter of the way round, and I bumped into a friend that I've not seen for quite a while. God bless her, I love her to death, but man, she can talk for England. If talking was an Olympic sport, she'd be a gold medalist. So probably half an hour later I managed to finally finish the Carboot Sale, but sadly there wasn't a lot there. There may well have been, and I just missed out, I don't know, but yeah, I got 4 DVDs, 50p each. Some of these jewel case editions, Bad Boys. And I've said it before, I do love picking these up. They're just a nice collector's thing. And I didn't own this one either. So 50p. These two are actually £1, or they were asking £1. All the DVDs were £1. They had 2 boxes and a lot of empty spots, so they must have sold quite a few. So what they had that people were wanting to buy for £1, I don't know. But we've got Benidorm Season 4, Series 4 should I say, and the Christmas special. I asked them if they'd take £1 for the pair and said sure, so 50p each. A couple of Benidorm DVDs that I didn't have yet. And this again was 50p, another series of Pretty Little Liars, Season 2. So that's me with the first 2 seasons of this. I saw a bunch of these in the charity shop yesterday. I want to say there was 5. 5 series, but they were wanting $3.99 a piece, which I thought was a little bit steep. So yeah, still only got the first 2, but just with that. Yeah, so that was it from the Carboot Sale. I was out in town as well last weekend, and found a couple of things in the charity shop. So I got Rio de Janeiro, Brazil Blu Ray for £1. And this one's going in for trade. Sonic the Hedgehog again for £1. Trades in for 7. So I'm chuffed about that. Now my reason for going into town last weekend was Arrow at HMV. There was a couple of titles I was looking to get. Only managed to find one of them, unfortunately, or fortunately, depends how you look at it, which was the Andromeda Strain. I love this film. It's a very long time since I've seen it. Having watched this, it actually really is a long time since I've seen it, but yeah, really enjoyed it once again. And the other film I wanted was Dave Makes a Maze, and they didn't have it. But the sale is going on, I think, till July the 14th, if I remember rightly. So hopefully they'll get it back in. Unfortunately, it's a little bit shy of 16 Candles and Weird Science been released next month. But Arrow do quite often extend their sales. So fingers crossed. It keeps going for the release of those 2, because I wouldn't mind getting those on a buy one get one free, rather than I didn't mention, did I? Yeah, these will buy one get one free. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting those on a buy one get one free rather than paying full price for them. I've got them pre-ordered on Amazon, but if that sale does keep going, I might cancel those pre-orders. Yeah, and the other one I ended up getting, Mega Time Squad. I saw the trailer for this on Arrow's website probably a few weeks ago, and I was shocked at how I'd never heard of this movie. It looked hilarious, and I was convinced that it must have been, if not a film from the 80s, and look at the trailer, it probably wasn't that old. But I thought, you know, how do I not know about this movie? And when I saw it in HMV as part of that deal, I grabbed it because I couldn't find the other one. It turns out this was only made last year, so yeah, that's probably the reason why I'd never heard of it. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I've got to say, I enjoyed the first 20 to 30 minutes more than the rest of the movie. The rest of the movie wasn't bad, but just that first initial 20 minutes or so was hilarious. Really, really good. But if you're into time travel movies, it's like I really am, yeah, this is definitely worth a watch. Really good. From New Zealand, I believe, but yeah, still a lot of fun. Okay, I had a bunch, and still have a bunch actually, of vouchers from the stuff I traded in last week. Or was it the week before? Either way, I think I've got about just under £30 of vouchers left at the moment. But I did grab these in store. There's an Arrow box set that I'm looking to get off the website at some point, with the rest. So I got Daredevil, complete first series for £6. Never seen this. Cover, but I thought, yeah, that's a decent price. And I've got a 3D box set of Prometheus, iRobot, and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Abraham Lincoln I only bought a few weeks ago from the charity, from Poundland for £2. But I thought, you know, there's still 2 movies here that I can enjoy in 3D. It turns out I knew I owned Prometheus. I didn't realise I had the 3D release, so I was convinced I only had the 2D release. But there you go. And iRobot I don't have. I didn't have, rather, on Blu Ray at all. As it turns out, only iRobot comes with a 2D version. These other two are 3D only. So yeah, it was a £5, so it was worth getting, but it just means the two that I own, Prometheus and Abraham Lincoln, I'm going to end up keeping anyway because they've got both versions. So at some point, if I get iRobot on its own, I'll end up selling or trading this. But for now, yeah, like I say, it was a £5, it was worth getting, and it was voucher, so I didn't actually pay any money for it. And finally, Zoom had a bit of a sale. I didn't get much, but I bought for £3 the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. You know, I have never ever seen an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. I've seen clips and I've seen all the memes, but well, not all of the memes, but I've seen some of the memes. But I've never ever seen an episode. But it's a 3D movie. It was £3. Why not? So I grabbed it. And for £1, I watched this as a kid. It's the original Doctor Strange. I always, for many years, I remembered this movie, but for the life of me, couldn't remember what it was called. And just by chance, even after watching the Marvel version of Doctor Strange, I never put it together that it was the same character. I mean, it's been more than 30 years ago, probably close to 40 years ago that I saw this film. And yeah, I just purely by accident, when I was looking through the, because when on Zoom you get a chance to buy with every order a choice of a whole bunch of movies for £1 each, as part of your order. And I saw this and I thought, I wonder. And when I actually read through it and looked at the cast list, I thought, that definitely looks like that film that I saw all those years ago. So I don't know what to expect from this. It's a film that as a kid I loved. Saw it just the once. Will it hold up? I don't know, but it was £1, so why not? And also the two 3D Blu Rays for £8 they were doing. So I grabbed Top Gun 3D. Looking forward to checking that out. And Secret Life of Pets in 3D. I found out last weekend actually that this trades in for £6 at CEX. I guess because the second movie's out. So this is going this afternoon to trade in at CEX. I've already ordered 2 more at 2 for £8, and I'll keep one of them and trade the other one in as well. And as part of that deal, like I explained with Doctor Strange, you get a choice of other Blu-rays or DVDs for £1. So I've picked up a 2D version of this as well, which also trades in. It was trading in at £5, but it's gone down to £4 now. But still, it's cost me £9, and I'll trade in the 2 for a tenner. So that other one I'm actually making money on, that I'm keeping. But yeah, it's got a pretty poor lenticular cover. There it goes. Strangely, this doesn't happen very often, but with a 3D Blu-ray, as well as the Blu-ray, you get a DVD as well. There's a digital copy in here, which I already have, that somebody sent me a while ago. So I don't need this digital copy. And there's no reason why this shouldn't be valid, because this was a brand new Blu-ray and it's not that old, I don't think, so it's probably still in date. So yeah, if you want to give it a go, feel free. All I ask as usual, just let me know in the comments that you've used it, so other people aren't wasting their time. And that's it. That's pretty much the last week and a half, I guess. I'll focus a bit there. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.